Hello everyone and welcome to the live comm for round 10 of season 4 of Formula Xbox. I'm only starting 10th in a disappointing qualifying. The reason for that was I was a stupid idiot. Basically, I forgot to load my setup, and as park firmly is on, I have to use the default setup. And the default setup around Monza is not good because it needs good straight line speed, so had to make do with the default setup due to a terrible mistake. At least I'm not last out of everyone who set a time, but it's a 50% race, it's a 50% special. So let's see how this race is going to go. Be really careful at the first corner. I'm going to try to go to the inside so I don't get dive bombed by anyone. Even though there's not much chance to be dive bombed because there's only 2 cars behind me. They are my teammate Kev and my championship rival Drastic Midget. And actually there's another person behind me, James Lang. I'm not sure whether he had a no quali or not, but anyway, we have the lights in Monza. Lights out and away we go. Quite pleased to start. Braking early, so I'm careful, but there's a lot of... Oh, what's happened here to stop, Matt? There's a track block up. Don't know what happened there, but I got caught up in it, and it's cost me dearly. Have no idea what happened there. Track block up, but I think stop Matt spun it. There might have been a bit of lag. Whoa, there's contact. I think that's a Lotus rejoining dangerously from an instant into James. I'm up into 8th. So not a bad start, but not a good start. Oh. I've got a 4-point gap back to Midge at the moment, so I need to close the gap. I'm aiming to do a 2-stop in this race. But with this default setup, I'm going to be a sitting duck in the straights. Somehow I am closing on to Midge. I think the incident that a Lotus rejoined the track, I think that was Arctic. I'm not even sure if Casey Legend's racing today. Where Casey Legend, I think, or Arctic, I think, spun it. And then rejoined straight into James. I think the other wins. Whoa, that's a McLaren. I think that's Joker's who's lost his front wing. I'm not yellow flags. So that's probably his race destroyed. Unless there's a safety car, which I can't just outlaw the possibility of. Stop Matt's behind, so I'm going to be a sitting duck on the next straight, the main straight probably. And also didn't really get my braking going into Parabolica right, so I'm going with the straight on speed. Just he's going to have so much overspeed because of the fact I'm on the default setup. He's probably, and I've totally missed my braking at turn 1, and he's right behind me. And he's got the inside going into Curva Grande. That's going to let him go as well. He has gone wide. And I'm back through. He's gonna have the DRS, so I'm gonna be a sitting duck on this straight. But please just don't risk anything. Stop that. I've actually gone wide because my braking point was distracted. But I'm going to do a 2-stop today. Aim to go to lap 8. Oh, stop Matt's making so many mistakes. He's gone wide again. And the Mercedes insignia's gone off. In the social race that I did round here, it was me who was making all the mistakes. Now I'm just seem to be picking up all the pieces from other mistakes. I just need to make sure it's not me later in the race. It's a 50% race and there's quite a battle going on ahead.
The car behind has minor front wing damage.
Need to see if I can close the gap to Drastic Midget.
The tyres on the car behind are much newer than ours. We need to maintain our gap.
Oops. And I think Midge and Sam are battling it out ahead. Or is actually lag involved? Because Sam was lagging a lot in the Tier 2 race, which I participated in on Wednesday, where I did actually remember to load my setup, unlike here. I'm presuming that a lot of others are doing 3 stops, so I'm doing a 2-stop. I need to and RLS is already pitted, so he's obviously doing a 3-stop.
You're in 5th place. That's 5th.
Well, Legion's gone across the chicane, I can see on the mini-map. But I did a 2-stop in Fast Lane Racing League round this very track. And it did work. I need to stop cutting that chicane. More like I need to stop missing my braking point there. I wish Formula Xbox was 50% all the time, because I do really enjoy 50% races. It really tests endurance, and that's why Formula Phenomenon is run at 50% race distance rather than 25. I really think for next season that Drastic Midget should consider making Formula Xbox 50% all the time, or at least maybe half the races 50%. Oh, a couple of cars are in the pits.
Stopping this lap.
In fact, 3 cars. I'm not pitting in this lap. As the team wants me to.
Car behind is running standard revs.
I'm coming in either next lap or the lap after. I'll decide next lap. And I'm going to go on a new set of primes.
Okay, prime for your next box.
But it's clear that everybody else is considering a 3-stop. Oops, went into the gravel. Not need to do that. That was a bit of a silly mistake.
Remember to pit this lap.
Shut up, team. I'm not coming in this lap. Need to be careful of that exit curb.
Gap to the car behind. We need to keep it clean so he doesn't get a chance to overtake.
because in that social race I was talking about when I kept making mistakes, I hit it normally and it threw me into a 140 mile an hour crash, like a 140 mile an hour crash. Has Sam pitted? No, he hasn't. I think I might get the pleasure of leading a lap of a Formula Xbox race. That would be good. Though I'm obviously not going to win today's race. I'm not going to win a race this season unless I'm like extremely lucky. It's another time I've gone straight across and actually came. RLS is behind me. I'm just going to let him go because he's in a completely different league to me. In fact, he's in a different league to everyone else. I think he's obviously doing a 3-stop, but he's already dominating this race.
Don't forget, pit in this lap.
So I just decide to let him go, just let him get on with his race. I'm coming in next lap. This could be a bit of a mistake, but it could be a mistake pitting in that lap as well. So I've got DRS. So I've just requested the primes. My tyres are dead. I'm in this lap. But, I mean, I'm going to fall down the order, but I've got the knowledge that others are doing a 2-stop.
Your tyres are really starting to wear. Watch the rim.
Oh, what's happened to pro racing? Did he go wide? Not sure what happened to pro racing there. I think he made a mistake. Certainly no contact from my point of view. Yep, this lap I am coming in, team. This is going to remind the team that I'm doing I'm going in for the primes. Oh, Drastic Midget tried to get a toe from me. So I'm exiting the pit lane.
Remember to stay inside the white line or we'll
I'm in 6th and 7th. And with cars ahead that are like... Apart from the first lap, this race has gone well so far. I'm battling with Kev.
you set the prime tyres on the car, you have 2 stops remaining.
He's still on the options. He's yet to stop. I think I need to get past him. He's my teammate, so if this was an actual team, they'd order him to let him through. No team orders.
But you're maintaining the gap to the car ahead, so
Obviously no team orders here, though. Obviously no team orders. I need to clear him because he's holding me up, and James has retired.
we're only a second away from the car ahead. Let's see if we can use DRS to pass it.
But he's gone off and I've passed. Got Arte behind as well, but he's going to have DRS. I'm not sure if Arte is 3-stopping or not. I'm presuming he did. I think he did pit quite a few laps earlier than I did. I've got Arte and a McLaren behind. I think it's Psycho. No, it's Jokers. I'm going to have the high ground going into the first corner. That is what the default setup can do to you. Pass by 2 cars in 1 corner.
Okay, you're in his dirty air. You've lost some front end grip.
Oops. Psycho's obviously doing a 3-stop. I'm not fighting these guys because I think I know Jokers is doing it because he spun off on the first lap, so I know Jokers is doing a 3-stop and Psycho is going to beat me either way. Whoa! Bump drafting there! I've almost bump drafted off Psycho Swift. I'm going to brake incredibly early. But I almost bump drafted off Psycho. I'm good battling this race so far. Using the default setup hasn't gone quite as bad as I thought it would go. Whoa, contact there from Kev. And someone's going down my inside. Quite aggressive driving from some. I need to fend off Arce, who I've been working on defending off, but please don't dive bomb Richard. Please don't! Whoa, that was way too aggressive, and he cut the corner and gained the advantage as well. I will be protesting that after the race, because he did brake very late and cut the corner. So I will actually be protesting that after the race. I may have lost quite a few positions as a result of this, but when I hopefully when I pit in, I think I'm gonna try going to around lap 20 so I can go on the options for the final stint. Another car into the pits. Jokers. He's obviously 3-stopping. I really don't know where I am. It's all very... I've got Legion behind me. It's all very unknown to me. I really don't know where I'm going to finish today. I'm either going to finish in around... If I can keep it together, I'm either going to finish in around 5th or maybe 4th if this strategy works. As Legion's got down the inside, I don't want to make a mistake. I just completely just let him go. I'm either going to finish in like 5th or 6th. Oh, look at the overspeed I have. Legion. Somehow. He somehow holds it round the outside and fends me off. That was quite good driving there from Legion. I have to respect you for that, Alex. I've got a decision to make. Do I pit in around a few laps' time and sacrifice a stint on the options? Or do I wait till around lap 20 and then have absolutely no grip at the end on the primes? That will depend on how quickly these tyres go. Qualifying this default setup may have affected me, but in the race it's not really affecting me at all. I actually have, this is basically a game of chess. It's basically like a game of chess, to be honest, for me. It's about strategy. What do I do in terms of strategy? And someone into the pit, so he's obviously doing a 3-stop. I wonder who it is. Shut up, team, I'm not coming in. I think it's Insignia. Into the pits. Why is the team wanting me to come in? Because I've only done 7 laps on the options on the prime for me. I think I will actually send a tweet to Alex after the race, I think, if I remember, saying how I do have to respect him for that manoeuvre, because that was actually a very good manoeuvre that he pulled on me. I mean, I had the inside and he was somehow able to hold it round the outside. Somehow. I doubt he'll be able to do 13 laps on the prime, so some of these people are definitely 3-stopping. And Legion's in, so I'm presuming he is as well. But it's this lull in proceedings. That was oh, Jokers is out, so he was on red bars when we were in the lobby, so it's a shame. I think he was also running quite well as well. Two seconds behind Arte, but I'm not sure if he is 3-stopping or not. If he is, then... But I have no idea. I'm absolutely clueless, to be honest. Shut up, team. I'm not coming in this lap, you idiots. Whoa. It ghosted me to avoid me losing my front wing. Thanks, Codemasters. That could have been quite critical. I'm past Arte. He's staying out, so I'm hoping to go to lap 20. So I can go onto the option tyres. At the end of the race, so Arte's right behind me. Please just don't dive bomb me. And he's dive bombed and cut the corner again. I don't know what that's all about, Richard, but you need to stop cutting that corner. I mean, I have, but I've not actually passed anyone as a result of it. And that is the second time you've done that, Richard, so I will be protesting that to Midge after the race. Whoa, what happened with that curb to Arte? That was a bit of a weird incident. He's gone wide. This has been quite an exciting race. I mean, by the way, and I've got insignia. Just go off this for a sec. There are still 6 spaces available in Formula Phenomenon. If you want to sign up, then just the application form is in the link in the description. So if you want to sign up, feel free. Or someone's into the pits. Psycho Swish has pitted.
We believe the car ahead has a lot of fuel in reserve.
Whoa. I'll just let Insignia go.
Okay, it looks like the car ahead is trying to create
This could be a bit of a battle ahead.
maximum power.
Who knows where I'm going to rejoin from this pit stop.
We're gaining on the car ahead in sector 2.
Oops, cut the corner. He's stopped, otherwise I might risk a penalty. RLS sets a fast of that. He's obviously on his typical domination. Seriously, how is he so fast? What does he do that no one else does that makes him so fast? I'm curious to know. I mean, yes, he's using a wheel and he practices, but people like Legion and James use a wheel. So
Options confirmed for your next box.
who knows?
Good pace. Carry on with the job you're doing.
Who knows what he does, so. He's been the past 2 champions in Formula Xbox, and I think there's only like a 5% chance that this season anyone's going to beat him. Surely he must find it boring just dominating every race. Okay, I'm in this lap.
The car in front is a second a lap faster. 1 second. Pit crew will ready option tyres for you.
In for the options. Legion and Stockman are battling it out.
The gap to the next car is about 3 seconds.
Oops, had to go across the chicane there. Someone else into pits. Ooh, quite a lot of pit stops. Hope I don't have to wait for anyone.
We think the car ahead is keeping fuel back for the end of the race.
But into the pits I come.
There's some traffic at the pit exit. Watch out as you rejoin the track.
I rejoin in P8.
You have no more scheduled.
I'm not sure if there's anyone else ahead who's yet to stop. I'm presuming Legion is yet to stop. I'm on the option tyres, so I'll have some grip. And P8. Lap 21.
4 seconds to the next car. Push, push.
Need to absolutely go for it here. I think 7th is the result I'm going for. Even 8th I'd be pleased with, considering I used the default setup. Joy to be able to have this grip with the options. Want to be able to fend off Arthur and not do what I did in Monaco. Even though it's not as easy to do as it is in Monaco, as there are no like armcos around that push you up whenever you even tap them. Basically, if anybody didn't see that video, basically who's watching now, basically what happened, I was on course for 7th, which would have been one of the best races of my career in Formula Exports, until on the final lap at the Grand Hotel hairpin, I tapped the wall, spun round, and dropped behind Arte and Sam.
Gap between you and the car behind. 3 seconds.
Got 2 cars behind. James was his tyre. I might drop behind. I'm not sure what position Drastic Midget's in, so I'll see you later. Oh, Arte's really catching me. This could be some defending I have to do in this last 4 laps. I'm going to defend with all I've got. He will have the advantage. He doesn't have to use the default setup. I do. I think it's under a second already. It's going to be defensive driving I've got to do. But I had to lift through there, so I think he might have DRS down the straight. So it's going. I don't see how I'm going to be able to defend this for the last 4 laps. I'll try. I'm going to go right to the inside. I'm going to be defending using every piece of track. Not going to try forcing him off. I've used all my curves. I got the switch back and I'm still in front. He got in front for a second. Meters ahead, so if I stay ahead, even if I fall behind, I will still. I'm going to have the inside going into De La Roja. But let's stay behind because I'm going to have DRS. Oh, I didn't really get Lesmer right. I've got no curves left. I'm going to use every piece of tracks I've got. I should have DRS down the straight. I've gone wide. I think that sealed it, to be honest. I think he's got 8th place, but there is still that thing I'm going to be protesting about Arte after the race, where he cut the corner and clearly gained advantage. Twice as well. So I might still have a hope of an extra 2 points. A time penalty I'm going to be protesting for him to get. Might even have to fend from stop mat in these last 2 laps. Someone into the pits. Who's that? Two more laps. I'm still within a second of Arte. And I still have DRS. This is going to go right down to the last lap, I think. Oh, he's gone wide, and there's contact! What was he doing there? Now I've got stop mat behind. What was he doing? He just... And now he's right behind me. What was he doing? Lingering on the racing line. Now I've dropped behind stop mat now. I'm not even sure. I think I was a bit overreacted there. Sorry, Richard, if I offended you. I'm not saying that that was your fault or anything. I think I just misjudged the braking, not expecting him to go wide. The stop mat is on Arte now. He's got 2 maps behind him. Arte has. It's going to be a titanic battle in this last lap. This is great racing.
This is the last lap. If we take this guy, we gain some points.
Stop mat down the inside. Well, they're both. Stop mat into the gravel, and a similar thing's happened. This time it's with stop mat. I'm down the inside of him. Somehow and we wheel bang down the straight. Oh, he turned straight in on me. I'm going to be protesting that. He just turned straight in on me. I'm going to be protesting that both Arte and stop mat have time penalties. Sorry, Matt, but that just simply wasn't on. I had the inside line. Don't mean to offend you, but I had the inside line, and I was there, so why turn in on me? And I'm probably going to lose the position to Midge in the championship as a result. I'm sorry, guys, but that's not on. I will be protesting that. So 10th on the road that I finished. Could be higher if there are post-race penalties, but anyway, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in Germany next week.